Colorado was meant to be another stunning stop on our journey. Majestic mountains, open landscapes, and time with friends. But it quickly turned into one of our toughest challenges yet. A sudden winter storm brought plummeting temperatures, reaching a bone-chilling -20 degrees Celsius, colder than anything we'd faced before. We had no idea what to expect. Could we handle what was coming? Colorado had always been on my bucket list. I'd read countless books where the story unfolded against its wild landscapes, and while the description sounded incredible, nothing could have prepared me for the real thing. Our journey started in Browns Park National Wildlife Refuge, a special place which took us by surprise. With its remote wilderness, winding trails, and the chance to spot wildlife, it gave us a feeling we didn't expect. It was almost like we'd step into a slice of South Africa. We found a peaceful spot to camp for free, tucked among the still yellow trees, their leaves whispering in the wind as if welcoming us to this hidden gem.
So today we had the problem that we pulled the handbrake and the car was still moving. So we have to adjust the handbrake, which is very simple at the TD5 Defender because you have a 16mm nut which you have to adjust from the outside. You just spin it, just pulling. And then you release a quarter turn and then you're good. Should be good. So it still turns and the way on the handbrake should be much shorter now.
The next day, we headed east toward Glenwood Springs, excited to catch up with our friends Ben and Louisa, who we'd met first on the Dempster Highway. But before we got there, we stumbled upon some sandy, soft roads, because, of course, the journey always throws in a little extra adventure before the destination. From the soft sands to the winding mountain passes of the White River Plateau, the journey had us riding through snowy winds and heavy rain. It felt like we were living through every season in a single day, and honestly, it was both challenging and completely unforgettable.
We arrived at our friend's place and were greeted with the warmth of their open arms, making us feel right at home. Ben had this amazing vintage Land Cruiser, which honestly was another option we considered before we decided to go with the Defender. Every morning, we took long walks with the dogs through the hills of Glenwood Springs, surrounded by breathtaking vistas. Watching Nacho run and play with Rosie, Yuki and Artu was such a heartwarming sight. Seeing them so happy, full of energy, and just enjoying the moment. It really made us pause and appreciate the beauty around us. But when you have a dog, you know that anything can happen. And sure enough, Nacho somehow managed to break his dew claw and needed surgery to remove it. It hit us hard, seeing him in pain, but we were so fortunate to be with Ben and Louisa during this time. They truly took care of us, making sure we got the best possible treatment for Nacho.
I don't want to mess up the sticker.
You're gonna do just fine.
Okay.
You're gonna do just fine.
So, this is really special.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Northwest Territories in the Arctic Circle
Yeah.
to the Ranchito in Colorado, United States.
Yeah.
Welcome, Flurry Adventures.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's an honor to stay with you.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. All right. Uh-oh, now I have to get it straight.
no pressure there.
Yeah, right.
Nope.
Is that straight then? Or I need to go
you're
down?
good.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good. Well.
Oh yeah. This is great.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
under pressure.
And as it is, when you meet fellow travelers, you are always interested in their home on wheels.
You can just have all of this open.
Oh, thank you so much.
Welcome to Charlie Van.
Welcome to Charlie Van.
Yes.
Thanks for the room tour.
Yeah, that was really fun. It's
What
fun
an
to
amazing
show
space
you
to live.
all this. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
good.
And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fun to share it with Nacho.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Nacho.
Oh, yeah.
You
He's
like
happy.
Charlie Van?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Ben and Luisa decided to join us for a trip to Aspen, and I had to swap seats for the ride. I didn't want to miss the chance of spending more time with Luisa, Yuki, Arthur, and Rosie.
Don't wait for me, honey. Don't wait. 'Cause I'm always hidden.
Aspen's been on my mind for so long. Walking through those streets, feeling the energy of the place, it was everything I'd imagined. The town is really magical.
What I'm looking for.
And of course, we couldn't leave without leaving our sticker behind.
Until I can. You'll always be the one who wanna make me. You'll always steal my breath away.
The people we've met along the way have made this journey truly unforgettable. Every person we have crossed paths with has left us in feeling inspired, reminding us that kindness, support, and connection are at the heart of what makes this world so special. We are beyond grateful for everyone who has helped us along the way and look forward to paying it forward. Thank you, Ben and Luisa, for everything. We cannot wait to see you again.
After spending a few nights cozy by the fireplace in a warm home, it was time to head back into our true home on wheels. The comfort of a roof and the bed was nice, but the open road was calling us again. However, a heavy snowstorm was quickly moving in, and we knew we had a limited time window to tackle the Pikes Peak. The pressure was on. Could we make it in time before the storm hit? The clock was ticking, and we had to make every moment count.
Are you ready
I'm ready.
to drive in the snow?
Oh yeah. Driving in the snow is something different with this heavy vehicle and tires that we have, which are not winter tires, so it's quite funny but also a bit sketchy.
After a little fun with Nacho, in the snow at Ohio Pass on the Lily Lake trailhead, we were all in high spirits. Nacho, as always, was in his element, frolicking in the fresh powder, while we enjoyed some laugh and playful moments. Next, we tackled the Monarch Pass, standing tall on 3,400 meters, right on the Continental Divide. The views were breathtaking as we made our way through the mountains. But real excitement came when we caught sight of it, Pikes Peak, looming majestically in the distance. We knew the clock was ticking. The snowstorm was creeping closer, and we only had a 4-hour window for the next morning to drive up to the peak before it hit. The challenge ahead felt special, and we knew it deserved its own episode. We couldn't pass up the opportunity to conquer Pikes Peak, especially with the weather closing in fast. As the snowstorm approached fast, we knew we needed to find a safe spot to wait it out. The Colorado Plateau is known for its high elevation, which meant no matter where we went, we'd be above 2,000 meters. That added an extra layer of challenge, as we had to carefully plan where we could hunker down until the storm passed.
Our main goal was to head southwest into Colorado, where the storm wasn't expected to hit as hard. We needed to find a spot near a creek, knowing the freezing temperatures would likely freeze our water tank outside. We passed through the San Luis Valley with its stunning view of the Sangre de Cristo mountains, a true Colorado sight. Eventually, we found a perfect spot near Wolf's Creek Pass at 2,700 meters. It had everything we needed to survive the storm: isolation, a flat surface, and especially a river. Along the way, we spotted some firewood by the road, so we decided to take it with us just in case we need to light a fire.
Also nicht mal der Tischtreffer.
Das ist schon nett, ja.
Hätte ich gedacht.
So, if someone can help me, please, and rescue me from this situation here.
Hätte ich treffen wollen. Warte. He's fine, I promise.
Cases like this, we normally let the heater running all night, because first it's much more cozier and the water tank inside is not gonna freeze, and especially you're always cold. I'm cold. Yes.
Good boy! Good boy! Good boy! Sit! Good boy! That's you! Good boy! Good boy!
Ja, ja. Ja. En los.
The first morning after a cold night, the weather was still surprisingly calm, with the sun shining brightly. We even cooked outside, enjoying the brief moment of warmth. But by lunchtime, we could feel the weather shifting.
Cold last night. We never had ice in the tent, so it was really cold, and I think this night is going to be even colder, maybe?
If it's snowing, not really, no. Should stay around -6 to -8.
So you see, now -6 for us is not.
It's warm.
But yeah, it's I hope we are not going to have that much snow, so we will be able to drive out of this valley again.
With temperatures dropping, a hot soup seemed like a really good idea. The storm intensified, and by the next morning we were greeted with 15 centimeters of fresh snow, and it wasn't stopping anytime soon. Nacho, however, didn't mind it at all. He was in his element, running joyfully in the snow while we braced ourselves for what was coming.
Super! Nein, look at this cheetah.
With temperatures plummeting to minus 20 degrees centigrade at night and barely rising above freezing during the day, our heater was working overtime, running 24/7 to keep the water pipes from freezing. But even with the heater running constantly, ice still found its way into every crevice, water dripping from the roof, freezing instantly on the door. Still, with all the ice building up, we couldn't even open the door anymore. We had to regularly remove the snow from the roof, battling against the storm as best as we could. Despite all the challenges, we have to admit, winter in Colorado is breathtakingly beautiful, even in the heart of a snowstorm. The good news? As soon as we had sun, our solar panels were performing far beyond expectations. In the midst of this cold front, we were getting 200 watts out of a 180 watt solar panel, which was a small victory in the middle of all the chaos.
แล้วครับ
We spent 5 long nights here, huddled inside, waiting for the winter storm to pass. It felt like we were stuck in a time bubble, just watching the snow build up around us. But despite the cold and the isolation, there was something peaceful about it. Being able to just slow down and wait for the nature to clear the way. When the storm finally passed, we were so relieved. Willie rode to life without hesitation, and we were able to drive out from our snowed-in spot. Heading toward the Wolf's Creek Pass, it felt like we were finally free. But the snow-covered world around us was still just as breathtaking. Colorado turned out to be more than we imagined. It wasn't just the beautiful landscapes or the wild, unpredictable weather. It was the moments of connection and the quiet reminders of how much we are capable of. Even through the challenges, like the snowstorm, we found ourselves appreciating the beauty in the struggle. The warmth inside of our car, the joy of seeing nature in the snow, and the kindness of people along the way. It's all part of why this place will always be special to us. We want to take a moment to say thank you. Every like, share, comment, and subscription help us reach more people, and we are so grateful for each of you. A special thanks to those supporting us through Super Thanks. Your generosity keeps this journey going. We are also excited about our new Patreon and look forward to connecting with future supporters there. No matter how you help, you make this journey even more special. Thank you for being a part of our story.